All right, Pump Talk Nation, buckle up because the news cycle is absolutely exploding today. We've got the juiciest updates from the world of reality TV, and you are not going to want to miss this. From shocking relationship revelations to the ultimate test of love, the drama is high, the stakes are higher, and we've got it all right here, right now. Get ready for some serious insights that will have you talking all week. Don't touch that dial, your essential updates are coming up next. First up, Love is Blind UK Season 2 has wrapped, and the question on everyone's lips is, who actually made it down the aisle and is still going strong? We've got the definitive rundown on which couples defied the odds and which ones face the final test. Get ready for the inside scoop. Then, we're diving deep into the emotional roller coaster of Love is Blind UK Season 2, uncovering which couples are still together and the surprising truths that might just shock you. You think you know what happened? Think again. We're also breaking down the explosive finale of Love is Blind UK Season 2, who said, "I do," and who walked away. We've got all the answers you've been waiting for, revealing who got married and the real stories behind their big day. And finally, we're putting the spotlight on another Love is Blind UK Season 2 couple, Bardha and Jed. Are they still together after all the drama? We're uncovering everything you need to know about their journey and whether their love story had a happy ending. Stick around because this is the news you need. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Love is Blind UK Season 2, who's still together? With the latest season of Love is Blind UK Season 2 concluding its dramatic wedding episodes, the burning question on everyone's mind is which couples managed to go the distance. The series, known for its unique premise where singles date and get engaged without ever seeing each other, has once again delivered a compelling narrative of love, cultural pressures, and personal growth. This season, viewers were captivated by the journeys of 5 couples who put their hearts on the line. We delved into the connections formed in the pods, the challenges faced as they moved in together and met families, and the ultimate decision made at the altar. The show explores how individuals navigate significant life decisions under intense circumstances, often highlighting how personal histories and cultural backgrounds can influence perceptions of love and commitment. Among the couples who said, "I do," Billy and Ashleigh emerged as a strong pair from the outset. Ashleigh, an Army cadet, and Billy, an Army vet, felt an immediate connection. Despite Billy's initial concerns about Ashleigh's career as a cabin crew member and its impact on their future, they ultimately decided to marry. Billy confessed just before the wedding that he was still undecided due to her job, but Ashleigh's reassurance that she would do anything to make their relationship work seemed to sway him. Their wedding day saw them both express deep affection, with Ashleigh stating Billy had restored her faith in love, and Billy feeling she had made him a better man. They both said, "I do," signaling a strong start to their married life. Kal and Sarover also found love, bonding over their shared heritage and unique accents. Kal, who is half Pakistani, and Sarover, with her Indian heritage, navigated discussions about potential family acceptance and their differing dating histories. Despite these potential hurdles, their connection deepened, and they received blessings from their families. Their wedding day was filled with heartfelt vows, with Kal calling Sarover his posh pod princess, and Sarover describing Kal as the father she always envisioned. They both said, "I do," showcasing a love that transcended cultural differences. Kieran and Megan also celebrated their union. Kieran initially had connections with both Megan and Sophie, but ultimately chose Megan. Their relationship faced challenges, particularly Megan's trust issues stemming from her upbringing. However, they overcame these obstacles, with Megan expressing her love for Kieran, marking a significant milestone for her. Their wedding day was a testament to their journey, with both confidently saying, "I do," describing their relationship as a fairy tale. However, not all couples found their happily ever after. Bardha and Jed, who seemed like a perfect match with shared life goals, encountered difficulties. An argument over finances, specifically Jed's desire to pay for everything and Bardha's independent nature, created tension. This led Bardha to express doubts about marrying Jed so quickly, ultimately deciding against it at the altar. Similarly, Javen and Katisha's journey ended before the wedding. Katisha had initial doubts, leaning towards another connection, and later felt Javen was getting too close to other cast members. This led her to leave the experiment, ending their engagement. The audience reaction has been a mix of celebration for the successful couples and commiseration for those who didn't make it. Discussions online highlight the raw emotions and real-life challenges faced by the participants, with many fans praising the show for its authentic portrayal of modern dating. But the story doesn't end here. The fallout from these unions is still unfolding. Next, we're diving even deeper into the surprising outcomes of Love is Blind UK Season 2. Love is Blind UK Season 2, the answer may shock you. As the dust settles on another captivating season of Love is Blind UK, the ultimate question remains. Which of the brave singles who found love in the pods have managed to sustain their connections beyond the experiment? This season, the reality dating show continued to explore the complexities of forming deep emotional bonds sight unseen, pushing participants to confront their expectations, cultural backgrounds, and personal insecurities. One couple who certainly captured the audience's attention was Sarover and Kal. Their journey began with an immediate spark in the pods, where they connected over shared experiences and distinct backgrounds. Kal, who is of Pakistani descent, and Sarover, who embraces her Indian heritage, found themselves discussing the potential impact of their cultural differences on their family's acceptance. This exploration of identity and tradition added a significant layer to their budding relationship, highlighting the societal pressures that can influence romantic choices. Despite initial anxieties about how their families might perceive their union, both Kal and Sarover received warm welcomes. Their families, open-minded and supportive, embraced their significant others, providing a foundation of acceptance that strengthened their bond. A unique dynamic in their relationship was Kal's admission that Sarover wasn't his usual type. This revelation, while potentially unsettling, ultimately led to a deeper appreciation of Sarover's qualities, encouraging Kal to look beyond superficial preferences and embrace the genuine connection they shared. Their wedding day was a poignant moment, marked by heartfelt vows that underscored their profound connection. Sarover, touched by Kal's influence, expressed how he had encouraged her to assert herself, making her feel incredibly fortunate. Kal, in turn, reciprocated these sentiments, calling Sarover his posh pod princess and declaring his love. Their mutual declarations of love and commitment at the altar signified a triumphant conclusion to their experiment, demonstrating that true connection can indeed transcend initial perceptions. While the show itself doesn't explicitly track their social media presence during the season, the fact that they are not shown unfollowing each other on the platform is often interpreted by fans as a positive sign for their relationship's longevity. This subtle indicator, combined with their clear affection for each other during the wedding, suggests a strong foundation for their marriage. Audience reactions have focused on the authenticity of their bond, with many viewers rooting for their success. The narrative of overcoming cultural differences and personal biases resonated deeply, making Sarover and Kal a fan favorite. Their story serves as a powerful reminder of love's ability to bridge divides and foster understanding. But not all the love stories from this season had such a clear-cut happy ending. Prepare yourself as we break down the dramatic finale and reveal who tied the knot and who didn't. Love is Blind, UK Season 2 finale, Who Got Married? The highly anticipated finale of Love is Blind, UK Season 2 has arrived, bringing with it the ultimate test for the 5 couples who dared to fall in love sight unseen. This season, the series continued its exploration of whether emotional connection can truly conquer physical appearance, culminating in a dramatic reveal of who said, "I do," and who walked away from the altar. The season followed a diverse cast of singles as they navigated the unique challenges of the Love is Blind experiment. From initial pod dates to living together as engaged couples and meeting each other's families, each step was designed to build a foundation for marriage without the influence of physical attraction. The finale focused on the pivotal wedding day, where each individual had to make a life-altering decision. Among the couples featured, Kieran and Megan's journey was a testament to overcoming personal hurdles. Kieran initially found himself drawn to both Megan and Sophie, but eventually focused his attention on Megan. Their connection deepened, particularly after Megan opened up about her struggles with trust issues, which were rooted in her upbringing. Kieran's support and affection were instrumental in helping Megan feel secure enough to express her love for him, a significant milestone in her romantic history. On their wedding day, their vows were filled with emotion, with Kieran describing Megan's laugh as an initial hook and Megan vowing to be his lifelong supporter. They both said, "I do," celebrating what they described as a fairytale ending and a happy ever after. Another couple who successfully navigated the experiment was Kal and Sarover. Their connection in the pods was immediate, with Kal drawn to Sarover's thoughtfulness. They openly discussed their cultural backgrounds, Kal being half Pakistani and Sarover being Indian, and the potential implications for their families. Despite initial concerns about their differing backgrounds and Kal's comment about Sarover not being his usual type, their bond grew stronger. Sarover found safety and peace in Kal's presence, and their wedding day was a beautiful affirmation of their love. Kal affectionately called Sarover his posh pod princess, and they both exchanged heartfelt vows before saying, "I do." Their successful marriage was seen as proof that love knows no boundaries. However, the season also featured couples whose paths diverged before reaching the altar. Bardha and Jed's relationship began with immense promise, with Bardha feeling she had met her husband after their first date. They connected over their shared desire for children and navigated cultural differences, particularly regarding financial expectations in a marriage. Jed, who preferred to be the provider, clashed with Bardha's independent nature. This led to arguments, culminating in Bardha's decision not to marry Jed at the altar, stating she needed more time to get to know him. Despite Jed's devastation and his earlier confidence that Bardha would say yes, Bardha maintained that she had made the right decision for herself. Javen and Katisha's journey also ended prematurely. Katisha had initially been torn between Javen and Damola. After engaging with Javen, she later expressed doubts, confiding in Megan that she felt Javen was getting too close to other cast members during a night out. This led Katisha to end the engagement and leave the experiment, leaving Javen with a ring and a note. Public reaction to the finale has been intense, with viewers discussing the various outcomes and the emotional toll the experiment takes on the participants. The success of couples like Kieran and Megan and Kal and Sarover has been celebrated, while the decisions of Bardha and Jed and the departure of Javen and Katisha have sparked considerable debate about communication and commitment. But the story of Bardha and Jed's journey is particularly compelling, and we're digging into the details of their relationship. Get ready as we unravel whether Bardha and Jed are still together after the cameras stopped rolling. Love is Blind UK, Season 2, are Bardha and Jed still together? Here, what you need to know. The second season of Love is Blind UK has concluded its wedding episodes, leaving viewers eager to know the fate of the couples who bravely navigated the experiment. Among the most talked-about pairings were Bardha and Jed, whose journey from the pods to the altar was filled with both intense connection and significant challenges. Jed, a 31-year-old configuration manager from Essex, and Bardha, a 32-year-old sales and marketing director from London, initially experienced a remarkable connection. They bonded over shared backgrounds, with Jed's father being Lebanese and Muslim, and Bardha hailing from Albania with a Muslim upbringing. Their first meeting was electric, with Bardha famously declaring she had met her husband after just one date. This initial spark was further fueled by their shared desire to have children and their ease in meeting each other's families, who offered their blessings. However, as the wedding day approached, cracks began to appear in their seemingly perfect foundation. A key point of contention arose during Bardha's hen-do, where she revealed an argument with Jed. The disagreement stemmed from a dinner outing where Jed insisted on paying the bill, but Bardha, without hesitation, reached for her card to cover it. This incident, seemingly minor, highlighted a difference in their approaches to financial roles within a relationship, which Jed found uncomfortable. Bardha, on the other hand, expressed her preference for being independent and strong. The tension from this argument carried over to the wedding day. A preview showed Jed voicing his concern about not feeling heard, stating, "We were on two different pages. If I feel like I'm not heard, it will be a problem." Bardha, too, expressed her reservations, questioning the rush to marry when they still had much to learn about each other. Despite Jed's heartfelt vows professing his deep affection, declaring, "In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you, and I'd be lying if I said that I could live this life without you," Bardha ultimately decided not to proceed with the marriage. Bardha's decision at the altar was a difficult one. She explained that while she wanted to commit to Jed, she felt they needed more time to truly understand each other. Her response, "I just think there's so much more we need to learn about each other. It's not a no. It's when we're ready," left Jed devastated. He had confidently anticipated a yes from Bardha, as he had shared with his friends earlier. Bardha's mother was also visibly upset by the turn of events. Following the ceremony, Bardha spoke with Jed, who was heartbroken by her decision. While Bardha maintained that she had made the right choice for herself, Jed expressed that time will tell regarding their future. The season finale and subsequent reunion episodes on Netflix are expected to provide further clarity on whether Bardha and Jed managed to reconcile or move forward separately. As of the latest updates, it appears that Bardha and Jed are not still together. Their differing views on financial roles and the pace of their relationship led to a decision against marriage at the altar, and there has been no indication of them rekindling their romance since the show concluded. And that wraps up our deep dive into the Love is Blind UK Season 2 drama. Stay tuned for our outro, where we'll recap all the top stories of the day. And that's a wrap on another electrifying news update. We saw Billy and Ashleigh say, "I do," Kal and Sarover find love across cultural lines, and Kieran and Megan start their fairy tale. However, Bardha and Jed decided against marriage, and Javen and Katisha parted ways. Did you love this episode? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more non-stop updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on Pump Talk News.